Yes, so this is another talk. Finally, it took me a while to make this one, probably because I run out of energy after that 2 hours long video. Joke. Um, Maybe not, but it was sure tiresome to a degree that things that I said were kept in my mind in a way of analysis, and I couldn't move on to another subject, I guess. And even though I was really tired by the end of the talk, it was like 4 a.m. Many things stuck in my memory. So I'm currently reading about creatine, and creatine is one of those kind of forgotten and underrated supplements that one can take in order to get a better metabolism overall. And if you're into body weight training, or even if you're going to the gym and paying the fee, paying the probably expensive amount each month to visit a gym, it should be really interesting to you to at least consider what creatine does, and the mechanism of creatine is is something that boils down to the very basic of how your muscle cells contract and use chemical energy in order to produce kinetic energy, right? That's movement. Just something here. Yeah. So basically, let me see if I can explain this in a very fast way. In a very gotta go fast, right? Yeah. So the concentration of ATP in skeletal muscle is usually 2 or 5 mm. I don't know this unit, but it's M and capitalized M, which would result in a muscle contraction of only a few seconds. Fortunately, during times of increased energy demands, the phosphagen or ATP PCR system rapidly resynthesizes ATP from ATP with the use of phosphocreatine through a reversible reaction with the enzyme creatine kinase (CK). And so basically that's how creatine works. Creatine has the ability to increase muscle stores of PCR, potentially increasing the muscle's ability to synthesize ATP from ATP to meet increased energy demands. It's a very safe thing you can take. Is used by athletes, bodybuilders, wrestlers, sprinters. It has brain gains. Let me see. You take a very small amount. It's a very cheap supplement. For example, I bought one here, and it has 100 portions. It cost me like $20, and it's 300 grams. So I can use this for probably 3 months. 3 months, right? And what people recommend you to do is to cycle this. If they say that something saturates and your body becomes used to the intake, and it's better off if you just cycle and go off for a while, like I don't know if it's 2 weeks, 3 weeks. My brother is doing is cycling on and off the same amount of days. So if he has taken creatine for 12, I think he took for like 20 days. Now he's cycling off. I think it's tomorrow, by the way. That's why it's in my mind. He's going to go off creatine tomorrow for probably the same amount. I don't know if he changed his mind. You can sure feel it. You sure feel that you have somewhat kind of you feel like you have more mass, more volume, more desire to drink water. You have something like somewhat a noticeable upper muscle activity that just comes natural, just comes naturally, right? And it should be fine for you to go on and off without any psychological effect. Probably the second time you go on, you will feel it in a more clear and intensive way. If you don't take creatine, you should know that you probably already take it from your diet. Like I think it's 1 gram per day if you have a regular diet. Creatine is used to measure the quality of cow meat, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, creatine content as a percentage of crude protein can be used as an indicator of meat quality. Yeah. It has a biological half-life of 3 hours, which is very fine. It's like, I guess it's like all other amino acids. I just took 200 milligrams of caffeine, by the way. Like 5 minutes ago. No, like less than 10 minutes ago. And I had this idea. I was listening to a lot of music. I had this idea. I have this idea once in a while to stop listening to music, because it seems that your brain kind of goes non-verbal when you listen to a lot of music. You kind of start to think in melodies instead of words, and you can notice it when you go off music. Like if I go off for a week, and from this day to probably let's see, probably to the end of this month, I will be without music. And some of the cool effects of this is that you start to your brain starts to compensate that with some imaginary song in your head that you never listen to. It's kind of cool, actually. You kind of feel yourself as a creative person. I have to make a test to verify my claim about about you becoming smarter, because I'm not listening to a lot of crap. But I'm kind of sure about it. I'm not sure if I can prove it anyway, but I'm sure about it. Okay, there's something else that I should probably mention, and it's the idea that Bruce Lee was something of value. I think Bruce Lee was a meme. He was not strong. He was probably one of those tryhards. Probably. I'm not sure even of that. I think he would exercise a lot from time to time, but he wouldn't he wouldn't be loyal to some kind of special edgy martial art. And he would say some edgy stuff like be like water, my friend. T skinny Auschwitz mode Menet from the 80s. But I guess if you think about it, his success is probably due to the lack of competition. Maybe people weren't into this kind of job if they didn't think or expect to be making a lot of dollars. Bruce Lee is like the archetype of an Asian guy that hits you in the balls or something, and is supposed to be fast. Actually, I'm pretty sure that Bruce Lee is a really fast person, and he has something like very accurate moves. But probably it's such a specific talent. Like it's something that maybe is not really applied in fights. Maybe he's unable to fight. How about that? Maybe what you've seen of him was some very specific non-general ability. Like I've seen some video of Bruce Lee playing ping pong with nunchaku. If you don't know what nunchaku is, maybe I should post a photo in my video. So nunchaku is an instrument in the nujitsu style fight, and just make sure that I'm not hallucinating here, talking shit. I want you to see that video. So I'm searching for the Bruce Lee's video, nunchaku ping pong. I wonder how hard that is. Yeah, maybe it's fake, right? Is it fake though? I don't know. Maybe he's really that good. Okay, could Bruce Lee actually play table tennis with his nunchucks? Oh, so that's how you pronounce it in English. Oh, it was an ad for Nokia N96 phone released in 2008. It was Bruce's 30th death anniversary. It was not Bruce Lee. It was Bruce Lee lookalike. Of course it was fake then, right? It was created by an ad agency, JWT Beijing. Ching Chong. You really feel like you are there and no, neither Bruce Lee nor anyone else could hope to play table tennis with nunchucks. Challenge accepted. T. Retard. Yeah, it's not Bruce Lee at all, man. It's it's a Nokia cell phone, and it's like I guess it's like a smartphone with a touch screen. So it's really recent. But the video looks so old though. Even if it's fake, I don't doubt that Bruce Lee would be able to do this. Wow, people are just retarded. So that's debunked, right? So Bruce Lee was really a piece of shit, like my theory said. Okay, let's look something good about Bruce Lee. He can't be all that bad, right? Bruce Lee, Wikipedia. Yeah, he has a cool photo here, 1973, and he seems like a cool guy. He seems smart enough to be able to deserve at least some of his credit. Let's see, acting career. So he started in Hong Kong, right? What about that guy called IP Man? Let's see. It's called Yippee Man. The largest influence on Lee's martial arts development was his study of Wing Chun. Wing Chun. What is Wing Chun? Okay, I'm just going to grab these pics to put in my video. Yeah. It's a concept-based Chinese martial art involving self-defense utilizing both strike and grappling while specializing in close-range combat. Well, that's some weird shit. Okay, so there's a picture of the wooden dummy, which is a nice, cool stuff. Just nice, cool stuff, man. Straight from the Asias. Straight from the tiger. Nice. Satch system. So there's a couple of knives here as well, which look cool. They're called butterfly swords. They're not called knives, man. Wing Chun hybrid blade style butterfly swords. Alright. Seam shop. Wow, man, so many lies. Hollywood was wrong. Alright. A couple of pictures here, like 5 pictures. Let's see. EP Man, Wang Xiong Loin, Yuan Kai Shen, Lu Yong Zhe, and William J. Yung. Yeah. Some cool dudes. Going straight into the video. Notable practitioners. Anderson Silva is a practitioner of Wing Chun. Let's see how. Okay. Brandon Lee, Bruce Lee. Wow, Bruce Lee. Yeah. Son of IP Man is called IP Chun. Jackie Chan. Wing Chun and Jackie Chan. Let's see if I know anyone else. Robert Downey Jr., that mimister. Nicolas Cage. Okay, that's a fun list, right? Anderson Silva, right? Brandon Lee, Bruce Lee, IP Chun, Robert Downey Jr. and Nicolas Cage. All right, let's go back to Bruce Lee's article then. New life in America. At the age of 18, Lee returned to the United States. After living in San Francisco for several months, he moved to Seattle in 1959. Alright, I'm going to get another cool picture here. Right. So I've been to Seattle myself. Alright. To continue his high school education, where he also worked for Ruby Chow as a live-in waiter at her restaurant. Chow's husband was a co-worker and friend of Lee's father. Lee's elder brother Peter Lee would also join him in Seattle for a short stay before moving on to Minnesota to attend college. In December 1960, Lee completed his high school education and received his diploma from Addison Technical School. In March 1961, Lee enrolled at the University of Washington, majoring in drama, according to a 1999 article in the university's alumni magazine, not in philosophy as stated by Lee himself and many others. Right, so he's not, he wasn't in philosophy. Whoa. Right. So that was a lie then. Okay, I guess, right? Martial arts career, Jun Fan Gung Fu, Long Beach International Karate Championships. Fight with Wong Jackman. Jeet Kune Do, fitness and nutrition. Okay, that's the cool part. At 173 centimeters at 5 feet and 8 inches and 64 kilograms, Lee was renowned for his physical fitness and vigor, achieved by using a dedicated fitness regime to become as strong as possible. After his match with Wong Jackman in 1965, Lee changed his approach toward martial arts training. Lee felt that many martial artists of his time did not spend enough time on physical conditioning. Lee included all elements of total fitness: muscular strength, muscular endurance, cardiovascular endurance, and flexibility. He used traditional bodybuilding techniques to build some muscle mass. Not overdone, as that could decrease speed or flexibility. At the same time, in balance, Lee maintained that mental and spiritual preparation are fundamental to the success of physical training's martial arts skill. In Tao Jeet Kune, he wrote, training is one of the most neglected phases of athletics. Too much time is given to the development of skill and too little to the development of an individual for participation. JKD ultimately is not a matter of petty techniques but of highly developed spirituality and physique. According to Linda Lee Cadwell, soon after he moved to the United States, Lee started to take nutrition seriously and developed an interest in health foods, high protein drinks, and vitamin and mineral supplements. Mineral supplements. What are mineral supplements? Mineral supplements. What is this? Is this something like iron, zinc? That's the probably right. He later concluded that in order to achieve a high performance body, one could not fuel it with a diet of junk food, and with the wrong fuel, one's body would perform sluggishly or sloppily. Wow, he's a genius, man. Wow, man, this kid's so bright. He also avoided baked goods and refined flour, describing them as providing calories which did nothing for his body. That's probably a mistake, man. That's probably a mistake. No, that's not probably. That's certainly a mistake because force equals mass times acceleration. And sorry, I wanted to say that all day. And I do believe that though. And if you're not striving to become somewhat massive, a big guy, then probably you're not interested in sheer physical force, but you are interested in something else. And flour and baked goods, like he calls them, are the most available source of calories you can eat that are not oils or fat. If you're eating rice, for example, the problem with rice is that rice has a very low calorie per weight ratio, and it's like if you're eating flour, you consume 100 grams of bread or something, and then that was 350 calories. If you're eating rice, that was only 100 calories. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. Mostly of rice is water. I think potato must be something like that because it's cooked as well. Found another cool picture of Bruce Lee. Yeah, no one cares about his death. Because it's a mystery, right? I don't want to speculate on it. People say the Chinese mafia killed him and his son. I'm just going to get some cool pictures here. Right. Let's go on. I don't have much experience with his movies. I have probably more experience with old Jackie Chan movies.